Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th edition. Join our various gaming groups as we play the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. And maybe just hang out and chat about gaming in general. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and rpgpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
So,
Just a monthly reminder, hey, remember.
That's awesome.
remember that thing about the thing?
Yeah.
There y'all were. What were you doing last? What do you remember?
Well, we went to where
We
the
went
cool,
back to the...
pretty
Back to the falls.
falls were with the cool water.
We
And-
sold some stuff. We bought some more things.
Thumbed my nose up at that guy with my little...
Yes.
I have a
Garrett? No,
yeah,
that was
giving him the...
Garrick, yeah.
evil eye.
Because he wouldn't give your friend
I don't know why he's so hoity-toity. He's not even elf anyways.
And I'm like with my makeshift... like,
Are we talking about the human or the elf one?
the human.
Okay. So that's
I'm
Garrick's
allowed
storm.
to be racist. I'm an elf.
I wasted a bunch
Elves
of
Meanwhile,
have-
I'm just like,
Elves have
Oh,
genetics
yeah.
superiority.
I have a kid. I
Yep.
have to.
get one whole freaking
To get one
purple
potion.
sap. Yeah.
Apparently, you had to render it multiple times to get just the right consistency.
Every time
Oh.
Effie goes by this guy,
Yep.
she will totally give him
The goblin eye.
the stink eye.
Goblin stink eye.
Problem is nobody ever looks down.
Honestly, that is silence half the time.
That's why you do this.
As Barrick totally looks at one of his buddies. Is that goblin stirring my crotch?
Oh no.
I don't know, but you shouldn't make eye contact.
He
That's when
turns
they
around,
attack.
gets hit with the fruit. It's a drain by your fruiting.
Huh? Are you attacking the table?
The table has
It's got
shade.
magnetic.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
found
So you can
shade.
take the
This was
thingies.
originally the one in room 3.
Oh.
Novelino.
Yeah, all these styles. Yeah.
God, I feel old now saying like, oh, this table was back there.
All these
I
guys.
mean, I was
in the
here when it
dirt.
opened, so I get it.
Back in 5 days.
So, what is your guys' master plan? You know that Elder.
Yeah,
To do
like
what
the giant.
Captain wants to do. Yes.
Wow!
Yeah.
Your second command's become do what the captain
Yeah.
says to do,
Well, honestly,
How about that?
or we get
That's
to the
what this
pointy
is.
ends.
Me,
I mean, that's
half a
what
second
this
away from
is,
punting
so-
them across the like.
it's
I'm the
a
captain, I'm in charge. We still have to take care of the ogre,
yes. But no,
which is what we
literally.
had intended to do. But then we got sidetracked by that tree, and then we just came back for,
Yeah, no, it literally is. I promise.
Silence
Hey,
just keeps whipping
it
out
was
weapons.
profitable.
What? No,
What,
not
you need
really
a great
good.
sword
I made
with
a
your
promise,
great
and I'll
maul.
keep that promise no matter how foolish others think of me.
You want inspiration,
Well, I mean, I had inspiration last time, but
but you want chip.
I want a chick, please.
No better.
Okay, but you do know that Seraphine, the head of the scouts, would definitely like you guys to check out that creepy, crawly blackness that you talked about.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's kind of where we were
But we gotta take care of the
going to
goblin.
chase out.
We're not
was.
goblins, we're
We
goblins.
did have
Giant,
a
but-
direction. It's like about 5 days now.
Ooh, do they have any
And-
exotic nuts?
They have exotic
Exotic?
nuts.
Yeah.
They have
I would
the
like to give my animal friend
Oh yeah, it's
something
What's his name?
I guess nuts.
Oh, yeah.
as the scout will come up and say, "Here, you may have this bag of
Because,
nuts.
you know, I protect him.
These are from the great druid D's.
Ah!
You may have these nuts." No, no.
James, inspiration.
I love how I didn't even have to do the punchline. I just say it and she
My little
immediately
friend.
got it.
Thank you.
Okay.
With these nuts.
Oh, wait.
Exotic nuts.
Could I just buy like a small sack or a pack?
Okay.
I just needed to hold my 4 bear traps.
And of course,
What?
you know, Seraphine will ask when the Elven Scouts for the Iron Ring go to that goblin village, is there anything you wish them to bring? Or any tributes they should be dropping off to the goblins to maintain the good relations?
This is
Yes.
my people's.
Yes.
This
Would
is
I
your
know
people's.
anything that they would need? Because Anea knows nothing.
Goblins want everything.
Okay, but like, is there something specific that
Food?
my people would want?
They like grubs. They like,
They like grubs?
grubs and bugs and
Cheap sparklings.
Cheap spread.
Maybe give like
Maybe
one goblin a
Chemical
dagger for like,
fire.
congratulations, you did good work, and just give one goblin a dagger.
Thank you.
I mean, it could totally be just you tell them the tribute of bringing a weapon. Drop off a weapon that a goblin could use.
I mean, honestly, a goblin armed is better than no goblin.
Yes.
Sorry.
Don't judge the shaman's staff.
We have this spiritual rift between your witch and their shaman.
Well, I'm not the one that grabbed the staff, so.
That doesn't sound right. I'm okay.
She grab
Acorn is
another
no
another
longer,
man's
you know.
staff.
Wait, that was a
Without
man?
asking for
That was a-
permission. No.
That's a girl. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Like I can follow up
They
with,
were
aren't
brown.
they?
They've been
No one's
designed.
checked in 5 years. No one's quite
It's
sure.
a dwarf. How can
We're faded.
Okay, so of course the scouts will be visiting the village from time to time, and they take your notes of bring a token weapon to drop off and
grubs.
grubs.
Grubs. Lots of grubs.
They're just gonna do the weapons, I know them.
It's like we found this peanut butter tasting grub.
Yeah.
They actually exist in real life.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, I would need that. Not because it's a grub, but because peanut butter.
Hilarious.
Got to put lines somewhere.
I mean, you know, Cub Scouts do some wild things.
So of course, you know the Iron Sworn's like, okay, so you guys are gonna head back to the village and take care of that giant problem.
Yep. It was next on the agenda.
And then
Out from the
also,
village, we don't want it in the
we
village.
look out for gloves.
And they're like, yes, we definitely need to find out about that glob if you can get as much information as possible about it.
So I do recollect from the last time that we hear that the glob was, from where our compass is, we were 2 days away from the falls, and it was 3 days north from that position. So currently at this
So
point,
it's probably at least 5 or 6
it
now.
at least 5 days north. It could have also gone like probably, so the mountains would be.
Why don't
So
you give
probably
me a
west.
survival roll?
Survival. I forgot.
Okay, I
That
got
would
this.
be
Nice. 15.
15. Okay, you have a very good guesstimation of what direction you should be heading through the forest to try to head it off if you wanted to do that.
My alpha is C.
But we still don't have anything to really fight it with, but that's okay.
If only I
No.
drove first. They're taking the goblins to Isengard.
Nor are we really prepared to fight something of that because it's like uber evil. It isn't attracted to
Corruption.
the
From
largest
what you
corruption.
guys have surmised, yes.
I do also believe that this is the one that corrupted the deer.
Yeah.
So.
No, the
No,
deer
the
was
deer was
corrupted
before.
prior to this thing being released.
Oh yeah, because it was
There was,
a
Remember,
animal
Yeah.
it
thing.
was
The
released.
deer has been
Those
there for quite a
stupid
while.
humans
Yeah, oh yeah.
released
that's right.
it from the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Dry
so
peppers
then-
corrupting the area.
And since you guys have been doing a good job, they will give you 5 doses of herbal cure.
Ooh.
It is a alchemical poultice that can be applied to bandages. It smells vile but heals 1d4 hit points.
Does it
A
cure?
user must take a short or long rest between doses.
5 each or 5?
5 total.
And does
Definitely.
it work on corruption?
20
It
pieces.
does not.
No.
It's just a
Which
choice.
So in this thing, were they able to cure temporary corruption while we were parked there?
Are you gonna stay there for a rest long enough to cure corruption?
Just need some sapling thrown at us. depending on what level.
Because I still have one temporary corruption.
That's all?
Woohoo! One corruption. As one
I
of
have 2
your
out of 3.
as one of your party members is about to grow tentacles.
I have 6 temporary and 1 permanent.
If you want to take a short rest, you can spend a hit dice to reduce your corruption.
Oh, really?
Okay.
You can reduce your temporary corruption equal to your proficiency bonus on a short rest.
Should then
That's
say
cool.
the purple sack.
Okay.
If you want to do a long rest,
Oh, definitely not. I mean,
you
I'm
can
assuming we
you
spent
can
a day or
reduce
two.
your temporary corruption by twice your
There's a
proficiency
3.
bonus. Well, baby, your proficiency bonus.
Oh,
So
plus
3
my
plus
proficiency.
proficiency.
No, just your proficiency bonus. If you're taking a short rest, what's
Okay.
your
Oh, I
proficiency
thought you
bonus?
said.
2.
Oh, I thought
So
you had to roll.
you would evaporate 2.
I thought you said hit dice.
No, no.
Yeah, I thought you
Wait,
said hit
did
die.
you-
I do too.
Did you guys buy any more fire arrows?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the
I don't have fire.
Actually, can you see the book again for torches?
Yeah.
I don't think I bought any
Yeah.
torches.
Torches.
Yeah, you make a bundle out of them and you throw it at the enemy. Like
I
in about trees.
bought
So
Flame
you're
arrows.
each taking a herbal cure, carry 2 as the main healer.
Is the medic.
okay.
Okay.
One for you and one for somebody else, inevitably.
That's good to have one on you.
You know,
Case.
once I get 20 strength, I can start getting a ballista on the back. But anyways,
So, and don't forget, write on your character sheet somewhere that you have a approximation where the creeping darkness currently is at.
I'll do so. No, but guys, I take 20 strength. I can carry ballista.
You just pick up the goblin like a Yoda.
Look, I am so tall. I can see for miles.
Your backpack is actually their battle harness. To battle!
Or you just throw the goblin way up.
Whee!
Yowie.
I have developed the power to fly.
I believe I can fly.
Wait,
So-
I could. Oh, I know what I could do. I need to find some acorns.
If you
He
Oh,
has
roast some acorns and then keep them for a while and then maybe fill them in some fire. So,
fire bombs.
you know, it's good against corruption.
Just make sure nuts doesn't get them.
Hey,
Yeah.
as an elf, I have to know all pyromaniac techniques because I need to make sure I need to put them out.
Ah.
Okay, so you
I'm
guys
totally not a pyromaniac.
just spending the basic day or two to recuperate and then heading back to go find the giant?
2 days?
2 days?
Okay, so then if it's 2 days, then that would be 8 days from. Okay, got it.
So a long rest.
I'm keeping-
gives you how much corruption?
A long rest.
Is 8 hours, right?
You know how much corruption?
Oh, I see. I don't have to worry about that right now.
I have 2 permanent corruption out of 3.
Jesus.
Somehow I keep missing it.
You know,
I got one.
things could be
because
worse
it's
though.
So a short rest, which is an hour of light effort, gets you back your temporary corruption equal to your proficiency bonus.
Right.
If you take a long
Of
rest,
course, once you get to 3, that means you're going to become
that takes out twice your proficiency bonus.
a monster, and we have to kill you,
Mm-hmm.
That's not his problem at that point.
right?
What?
well, no, he just gets a little creepy, a little corrupted. So when you max out your temporary corruption, you actually mutate in some way.
Yeah. So
You
you're
can
going to become a
mutate
monster.
multiple times.
You don't know that yet. I'm wearing a mask.
With corrupted horns.
He's wearing a
One day.
mask, but when he eats, he just puts the plate down on his chin, and you don't see the tentacles coming out.
That's actually really cool.
Well, except for the tentacle growing out his back that he doesn't know. At least
And it's like.
You know, silence only has a
And
14.
it's
So
like-
he goes.
Silence only has a 4 perception. Okay, I mean, come on, what do you want?
but
You
yes,
guys
my,
don't realize the second face coming out of his hair
my corruption threshold is 11 though. So
11?
because you're used to casting magic.
Oh yeah, it's because
Remember, magic is
I was
based
like,
not spell
Mine's
slot,
7.
but by corruption.
Mine's
yeah, if mine was
7.
low, I wouldn't be able to cast shit.
mine's 3.
You'd be a warlock. 2 spells. You're
Your
done.
threshold is 3?
Yeah.
Someone did not build this character to survive very long.
My charisma.
Okay,
is, my
so-
charisma is an 8.
Mine's only a 10.
We're gonna
I
have
have
to
a
keep
negative to my corruption
I think
standard.
it's something else that affects it.
get
I
it?
forget
Oh,
what it was, but
But hey,
The
you
entire
see-
time you guys are paranoid, Silence rolls over and is sleeping by the fire, and eyes are reflecting the fire, and you see the eyelids go sideways. And then Silence just stares at you in his sleep all night without blinking again.
Dude, oh my god. It's like Thriller. At the very end, Sam's just hugging you and then the evil face.
So you guys are heading back to the Goblin Village, or are you
I'm
going to
going
go
to-
around it to get to where you think the giant should be?
Yes.
Before that, I'm gonna spend
Sidetrack forever.
12 Ortex to get some torches.
More torches.
Yep.
On your backpack, you've got this bundle of torches.
Oh!
That's not on you, that's on me. Napkins, do you have any more?
Yes.
well, it's not on you yet.
They're real. It has some chopped at the perfect worst moment.
The book is fine, that's all that matters.
And of course the kids are just making the liquids. Bastards. Party foul.
Before we get
Oh,
around,
talking
I guess
and
just
stuff.
beyond the like,
What's that?
Getting all hand talking and stuff.
Yep.
I guess before we like get on, like when we are,
Truth's diet.
when we're 2 days out of the,
Of the falls.
yeah, of the falls, could I just do like a perception check to like see any like inclinations or like general like looks of the blob corruption?
Okay. First, somebody give me a survival roll.
Let
Witch doctor.
the
Once our witch doctor gets into the woods.
Wait. Not witch doctor. They're different.
Once you get into the woods, you feel the green come over you, and you're like, ah, I'm back at home. This one's got some.
that one's not mine.
That one's not yours?
No.
Well, then I'll drink it.
12.
Thank you, my dear.
Oh, there's something
Uh-oh.
Oh, here, if you want,
Yeah, I
pour
was
a little
about to
bit of
get
water.
some water.
Yeah, here.
Good thing it's sugar-free soda.
Yeah, I was.
Yep.
Did you get any of your phone?
Nope.
You got it in it? All this paper stuff.
Oh no, you can't go back to the
Lift up
falls.
your. No, well, your
Words.
your notebook, your clipboard.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's until you use this again. No.
I do my own laundry.
Party foul, dude.
Someone's too drunk. All done.
I was gonna put it
Cut off.
You started hand talking.
Yep. So once you guys head on out, someone give me a survival roll.
Okay.
So 12. Okay.
Oh.
So
I get advantage.
your friend is one with the green because he's got a boost to when he's in the wild.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the sodas have returned. You need the wall of unopened sodas as protection. So
There's no one, Boston.
you're
Hey.
going to do a perception for what there, Silence? Once you're a couple days out of camp?
Yeah. Nice. 21.
You got a little on my
So
notebook
what
right
exactly are you looking for with that beautiful, dirty 21?
So there were two main things I'm looking out for. First thing is if there's like a trail of trees that are knocked down and or like corrupted, as in like the blob just like sucked through them and went through
Okay,
them. Or secondly, the thing is like any signs of like corruption on the ground.
In regards for the block, go ahead and roll again. It's a disadvantage because of the distance.
Okay, gotcha. Disadvantage.
Oh, it's getting serious. Let's get the serious dice out.
The serious dice is really good. The other dice did not do as good. Perception?
Yep.
13.
13. You climb up a little tree there, you jump up there, and you look in the direction of, you're sure the blob is that way. And you notice that it seems to have veered off slightly and then resumed its course.
Okay.
I mean, from what you're seeing, you literally see the trees, it went slightly western and then returned to its northern course.
So
Something must have got its attention and then either dealt with what got its attention or it just decided to go away.
It went a different way.
Something got its attention briefly, and then it went
And
back.
with your estimates, it moved slower than it has before.
Well, you know, if it's heading towards
And,
It's a slug.
and what number did you get?
on the first one was like
The with disadvantage.
the disadvantage. Yeah, that would have been 13.
13? It seems to be getting bigger.
Oh.
Which is probably
Why
why it's
it's
slowing
slowing.
down.
Well, if it's going to the
Oh no, it's
human lands,
eating.
that's fine. Just like
That's the problem. It's not. It's
not. It's going
going
deeper
straight into
into-
dark Davokar.
Yeah.
It's going northern-ish, so it's getting closer to barbarian lands than the southerners.
Yeah, but something tells me if this gets enough corruption, that's a bad thing
Oh,
for
yeah.
everyone.
it is.
It's now reached
I mean, this
level
is the
3.
big bad that somebody
Oh, no.
had hidden away forever until the stupid humans broke it out.
Let's hope we
Stupid
can level up
cuties.
before it gets to level 9,000.
Well, we're not going to make level 20, so we won't be able to deal with it.
We'll be lucky if someone gets to level 4 before they go corrupt.
Wow.
Hey, the plan is to be one of the things that has the most corruption in the area, so it comes back to you.
Don't worry, with my level 4 ability score, I'm going to use it to get a weird corruption ability. So anyways,
So it comes to us. You become the most corrupt thing in the forest.
see, if you're trying to chase an enemy, make it have to chase you instead.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you guys are heading by the goblin village a safe distance. You know, you totally skip on by without wanting to like be pulled into any fanfare
Good.
or goblin shenanigans.
Yep.
Go ahead and give me another survival roll as you finish off your
I
trip.
didn't want to come back as big game heroes when we take out the, or, you know, at least stop the
And-
order from.
Very, very vibrant roll.
16.
16. Okay, so you guys are heading to where you believe the troll might be, or the giant, as the goblins keep telling you.
Ogre, we don't know.
Ogre, troll, giant. You're not quite sure. They've all given you enough conflicting descriptions.
Humans are giant to them, so.
Yep. So as you guys are now in the area of what you believe that the giant's going to be coming, what are you guys doing?
Bear trap.
Bear trap.
I have 4 bear traps.
Okay.
How about we make a fire and start roasting something that smells really good and see if we can bait them to come?
Ooh, that's a
I like
good one.
that.
That would work on goblins.
While you do that, I will set up bear traps and put some leaves on them.
Okay.
Okay, so give me either a survival or a stealth roll.
So
survival.
let's go shoot a deer or something
Okay.
before
We go hunt.
we're gonna go hunt, get a
Okay.
deer or something.
Oh shit,
Okay.
that's a nat 20.
Oh.
For a total of 24.
You put this beautiful bear trap out that you know you will be catching something in that bear trap. Whether it's the goblins or a giant, you're not
Hey.
sure, you will catch something.
All 4?
For all, you put all 4
Southlanders.
traps out? Do you put any warning signs for your colleagues?
Okay.
I pointed out to them. I like
Let's
grabbed them.
retcon this.
I grabbed them, turned them,
No,
and
no,
were like,
we're gonna say we're gonna retcon this. We got something on the way.
So go ahead and
Before
give
he
me your
says this.
survival hunting roll to see what you got. How good of a prey animal did you get? Oh, you're spending the inspiration.
21.
Never mind.
It's not how inspiration
I rolled
I didn't
before
have
she
to
did it.
roll.
I rolled before she did it.
Okay, so what is the prey animal that you hunted expertly?
We're looking here.
So you got a deer. Okay,
Nice,
nice.
big, juicy. But it'll smell good when it's roasting.
Okay.
Over a
And then you
spit.
totally ask Silence to please carry this for you.
Uh-huh.
As you point to the deer and you go, uppies! Uppies!
me just goes like,
Spit it on a fire.
Yay.
and
Okay.
turn
So who's cooking this deer?
What would that be?
Well, if you have proficiency in cooking kit, that might be a thing.
What?
I don't.
You probably
have
don't
that.
have it. I don't
No.
think any of your backgrounds have that.
No.
So go ahead and give me a survival roll, someone.
I wish to go very far and use my greatsword.
You're using your greatsword to cook it?
No, I'm using my
I have
greatsword
11.
to
Clean
spear
it?
the enemy that's coming along.
11. Keep in mind, I'm used to gross things, not fresh things.
Well, you know that spit is also good
As
for us.
all of a sudden, our non-goblins in the group point out that
I'm burning it.
she has the deer on the spit with the hide still on it, and the intestines pulled out to tie it to the string, the stick.
Okay.
And you're smelling the burnt hair as the meat is sizzling out of the ungutted deer.
I'm eating nuts.
It should be safe to eat, but it's an interesting method that the goblins are using.
That'll be good to track things. Like,
I mean, you've
Well,
heard
that's-
humans tortured this way as well, but was it torture or cooking? We don't know.
I'm eating
This
nuts.
isn't how you cook it.
As the first day of you guys out there baiting the
And
challenge,
Slink's out, kind of watching and smelling, listening and smelling.
your familiar's doing the whole
Yeah.
meerkat thing.
Yeah. 'Cause he can. He's like +5 stealth and has advantage with hearing and smelling perception.
Give me a survival roll for your little guy.
19 plus.
Nice.
Hello. Stealth.
Immediately, your familiar totally comes, gets your attention, points to the poop, gets your attention, points to the poop, and points the direction the poop goes, as he has found a large lump of giant refuse,
All right.
Doing good.
as it's shoulder high to a goblin.
Nice hearing you.
I'm gonna say it's a mountain for the weasel.
By the way, it doesn't say how much damage a bear trap does. So
Basically immobilizes somebody.
Okay,
so
immobilize.
they do an athletics check against it.
he's gonna kill me.
It's not meant to really kill, but it will do 1d4 plus immobilize.
Hey, 1d4 can matter.
And immobilize.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like
Hey, I
fresh.
took out a big bag.
It
of
is
Fisher's
definitely
Monster
fresh
once.
95.
Finished it off.
Well, he's out there somewhere. Looks like.
So
Something
you've
with a
got
large
traps
dump.
out, you've got the food there, so in case he comes
Ooh,
towards the food.
let's put some of the good smelling leaves on it.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll another survival with advantage as the evening fog is rolling in
This is not getting into
and the steam on the poop has stopped.
Ooh. 13 plus, so 17.
As this beautiful fragrance of freshly roasted venison, prepared in a untraditional to elves and humans way.
Trust the process. Trust the process.
The problem is the corpse wasn't processed.
I'm still working on my nuts and berries. Thank you. Gotcha.
And
Thanks.
there's
We're
some
sampling little.
rustling sound in the darkness. So what is your guys' plan when you make camp, or are you just hiding in the bushes?
I am hiding in the bushes.
We're having dinner.
So does anyone have a passive perception lower than 9?
Lower than 9? No.
No.
I'd hope not.
No.
You couldn't find a roll of TP in the dark if you needed one.
12.
12.
As you guys hear
11.
some branches breaking,
And I'm like, okay, get the bow ready.
as one of our goblins looks down to a little puddle of water that's collected from the evening
Oh, and
noise,
it's doing the
and you see the
Jurassic
ringlets of the thump, thump, thump.
Duck into a bush and hide.
Okay. So is everyone hiding, or
Yeah.
just one person? Go ahead, and since you guys have the advantage
Who
here,
goes there?
are you shouting that out as everyone's hiding?
I was being silly.
Medic.
Yeah. Who goes there?
As you're doing this, go ahead and everybody roll me a stealth with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Okay. Oh yeah, net 20.
The goblins have just fucking disappeared.
21.
The goblins have definitely disappeared.
17.
Might need some,
Got an advantage.
Natural 21.
So my poor witch doctor's all alone, he thinks.
Your party abandoned you.
He's decent.
As
Small crack.
you guys are slowly hidden out. Now, how far away did you put those traps?
I would say I would put them in. Let's see, D10. So I put 2 traps about 15 feet out, and then I would put 2 more traps like 5 feet in and 5 feet back. So basically, there's like a narrow pathway in the middle where they could walk, but if they walk in the other side, snap, snap.
Okay.
Or if they're pushed.
So the animal trail is untrapped. Okay. As you're hearing snap, 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 snap of something large definitely coming that either has the worst stealthiestness ever or is purposely not caring about stealth. As, something comes by and you hear it's gotten close, it's almost within visual distance of you at night in the tree lines, of seeing the ominous Bigfoot passage of something large coming through the trees, and you guys hear, I smell goblin feasts. I eat tonight. As all of a sudden in Goblin, you hear this goblin speech come out very loud and proud. Now, who here can speak Goblin? As I look at the goblins and the rest who don't speak Goblin. As the rest of you hear, Goopy, Goppy, Gibbagoo, Goob, Gob, Gobby, Goo. Which in Goblin totally translates with a little asterisk in the bottom of the comic book page. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I come to eat some goblin yum.
Alright, so good.
Followed by the addition of a goblin saying, if you flee now, I will eat the food and not you. Do our stealthy goblins say anything quietly under their breath to their compatriots? Or do they stay in ultra ninja
He is ultra
style?
ninja.
What? Okay, we don't see him and he doesn't see us.
You
right?
see him coming and there's no way he can see you.
Okay, so even if we speak, he can't see us?
Even if you speak quietly, he cannot hear
Okay.
you.
He's like,
If you shout, he can definitely hear that.
and I'm like, not today. Goblin or ogre, giant.
And go ahead and each of you give me a perception check. You saw the figure pass between the trees within 60 feet. Not that you can see him well, but you guys saw little glimpses.
I got a 16.
16.
Got a 9. I'm very focused on the giant.
Wait,
No.
perception, right?
Yep.
21.
Nice.
So, 21.
I'm looking for purple
I got a
lilies.
16.
I'm looking for purple lilies of the valley.
As you're looking at the little flower and you're like, in the darkness, I can't tell, is that purple?
Pull one on.
I'm very focused on the
Blue
giant.
flower, red thorn. Blue flower, red thorn. Blue flower, red thorn.
As you two know for a fact that it is in fact a troll.
So it's a troll.
You saw enough of him that you know it
Who's
is
here
a
speaks troll?
When I have to think it's Chris and Lauren,
Wait.
because they always team up.
Well, you
And I
Well, it
know-
doesn't matter if you speak troll. I mean, otherwise, you speak
When it does, it feels good.
He speaks goblin. So.
He speaks Goblin pretty good.
Come to it.
troll. Okay.
Well, he
I'll find the
listens.
person out at that
Yeah.
Yes, I listen to troll.
He doesn't speak it.
Well, she sounded familiar.
Well, it turns out he was
Can't
actually
wait.
going
I can
to
actually
Vegas.
talk to him.
No,
I didn't know
habla
that.
troll.
No Goblin troll.
Not to put.
You know, I've been speaking in elf for like the past 50 years. You kind of forget some languages.
And with you two, you clearly see that this troll is wearing armor and has a big ass two-handed maul.
Right. Yeah.
I am excited.
We had a couple. Like,
Silence is vibrating. She wants to kill.
Finally, a
As-
word foe.
as-
A battle would be legendary.
The troll stops,
I agree.
comes out on the game trail, and there's some crunching noise out in the woods. Remember, you're closest to the recording.
I tried.
And he looks around.
One thing I
Did anyone roll a stealth less than 11? No, everyone was a 17 or better. As he looks around, craning his big dual-horned head, his big wispy beard.
that shit's gonna be in your face.
I am the giant of the woods. I am to be fed by the goblins I protect. I come to take your tribute.
Hey, now you know where to look from.
How far away is it?
It's still partially obscured by the trees, but it's about 50 feet away.
So it hasn't hit the bird
It
tree.
hasn't. Well, it's on the game trail, so it'll bypass the tracks unless it steps off for some reason.
No. I want to say hello.
And where are you at compared to the trail and the feast?
50 feet from him.
Okay.
I would be about 10 feet away from the fire with the food, and at an angle specifically angled to the bike trap.
Okay. So if he was to come to you, he'd have to cross the trap.
No, if he was no, he would be in front of the trap currently. But
Chris is really upset about
if he gets pushed, anyway, so
If he gets pushed.
he
Okay.
would be trouble.
So he seems to be interested in what he sees. He sees no danger whatsoever.
He doesn't see
I also
silent.
want to replace the demo.
I had 20 of it, so I'm
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I thought you said that you were by.
We were on stealth.
Our witch here was the lowest stealth roll.
17.
I'm just waiting
So,
for either of you to time with some people.
I can't hear you.
I was just waiting for you either you guys do something or they get in a vulnerable position.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as I can see approximately where he's at,
You don't want him.
Not taking that
10 foot radius spell.
Okay, so go ahead and roll
Oh
initiative.
yeah.
Oh, I got a mighty 11.
I was like, I'll get a copy. I got cash. It was the last time I saw them. It was a convention and we started to close down. And I was like,
Is there any bonuses?
Your
Dex
dex bonus?
Dex.
It's,
What should
yeah,
be in
it's
the
your
dex
initiative,
section?
which is up next to your hit points, or above your hit points, on the left.
There it is. Thank you.
When combat begins, you are not surprised. I can take disadvantage on my initiative roll in order to give advantage to another one. Can I still do that?
I'll let you do that.
So I already rolled 1.
It also doesn't help that this fool always deals shit that
Okay, so, and that's worse. Okay.
Okay.
So my initiative is 9. I am going to give you,
They still
however,
hold it, did anyone roll a really low?
I got 14.
So,
got
so
14.
I could use this.
I was like, I thought it was you. Okay, so that
I didn't
you
say
get
it yet.
advantage on your, so you can roll again and take the better.
Okay, cool. I got advantage. Oh yeah, that is a lot better. That is
Okay,
a
because
lot
I'm like, wait a minute, I
What'd you
have a
get?
thing.
16.
16?
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute, I have a thing.
And what did our rogue get?
14.
14?
And I haven't died because I, you know,
Could you take care of the party?
because I'm the captain.
And between the two of you, who's got the best dex bonus?
I have a plus
Sure,
3.
she does.
Plus 3.
They're like, well, $40 mission.
Yeah,
It's like $5.
I assume, but I just wanted to didn't want to make an ass out of you.
Right, attack on my spell first before we make sure.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of.
Who wants to do a
Are you going to do something?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said I'm
Yes.
casting a 10-foot radius spell right where he's at.
Okay, so he's kind of hanging back at the 50-foot mark.
That's
He's
60
being
foot spell.
real cautious, looking around. His eyes pass right past all of you without acknowledging anything that he's seeing.
Because there's no one there.
Exactly. He's very cautious and very apparently slow to initiative and taking his ass time. Since he rolled a natural one.
Oh!
So,
I guess my other one didn't matter anyways.
he's 50
Simon
feet
has
away
something.
from where the bait is currently at. So how far is that from you?
Random common thing. That's just not
Like I said,
my
if he's,
thing. And they would
I'm
like-
probably off to the side where I can see down.
Okay.
If we can see him, if he's within
Yeah, you can
60
see
feet,
him.
I can.
So
cast
you're gonna do the first
Light
thing
him up.
once all that initiative happened?
Yeah, we're gonna say
Okay.
hello.
I don't do sports.
He's gonna get fanfare.
Fanfare.
Casting shatter.
As
It's
you
moonlighting.
stand up out of the hiding position you were in and immediately cast a spell on him.
Yes.
Or rest.
Shatter.
I like this.
Okay, as he looks at you and goes, "What?"
A sudden, loud, ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw, which is probably good for him, but that's all right. 16 points.
He will
You
poorly
know, I
roll a
didn't
dirty
back here.
10.
I meant to throw it off the table.
My DC is like 13.
So what does your shatter, since it's the first time your compatriots get to see you cast it, what does it look like?
Well, it's just, like I said, sudden, loud, ringing noise that just erupts from
His
10-foot
location?
radius right at where he's at.
As you just see his unarmored body parts just wobble.
Leaves shudder and fall.
And 16 points, you said?
Yes.
Damn.
And so what's the
Take 2 corruption. Temporary.
And does that do anything to his gear or not if he's holding it?
As long as he's holding it, nothing.
Okay.
Anything inorganic would take damage and is
Marissa told me.
disadvantage. Anything.
Oh, that's right.
As all of a sudden a buttload of sticks just explode on the ground into this rain of little slivers. An acorn just goes.
Oh no, and a cup rolls up.
Okay,
You've seen
so
that maybe or not.
top of the order.
Shoots up his squad car and walking away from the car, have a guy handcuffed.
Oh, the top of the order.
He did a surprise attack with
Oh,
did the initiative.
You all were in hiding, and immediately he pops up and goes, "Shut up!"
But if we're all in
So-
hiding, then don't we all get to?
Well, it's the top of the order. He doesn't know where anyone but this guy is.
I moved before its initial.
So yes,
surprise
anyone that
attack.
attacks totally has advantage because you're from hiding.
Yeah.
To answer the question you're about to ask.
I have a bit of a different plan.
Oh, you do you?
Yes, I do.
I know what it is.
So I am going to bonus action rage, and then I am going to shoulder charge him into a trap. Just
Okay.
boom, right there. And because I'm raging, I have advantage.
They're gonna get more blacks.
All of a sudden, you guys see silence.
You're at
just-
advantage too, right? Because you were coming from.
Yeah,
So double advantage then?
which is still the same thing. Immediately, you come up and Dane's doing their thing.
With my great sword, just get right on that.
Gonna charge up and push him into the trap.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna need some help on that. That's gonna have to be a 19 there.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, you come up there and just shoulder chuck with your weapon in your hands into him, and he does the stagger backwards as he just looks at you after looking at you, and all of a sudden another bush explodes into his face as he's just like, "What? Not goblins! Not goblins!" As he staggers back, and since you know where the trap is, you're shoving him right into it. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
Let's go. With the d4, oof, 1 damage.
1 damage as you shove him
What
back,
does it?
and
Restrict
he
him.
I believe it
steps
snares him.
back and puts his foot right in the sweet spot as you look down, and your vision's almost gone purely red with rage, but you realize the last cognitive thought in your raging mind was bear trap, and his foot slams right in the middle of the leaves, and the trap goes snap. Maybe a few leaves and sticks that were camouflaging it go with it to protect his leg, so it just snaps onto his big, beefy calf muscles. But all of a sudden, you feel the chain on the bear trap snap tight as he immediately tugs at it and goes, "Trap, elf, trap me!"
I'm not
He's speaking common.
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Please follow us on Patreon at patreon.com/CPPN to never miss a show or stream.